followers, welcome to our program Jua Kiongozi Wako. This is a program that will be coming to our YouTube channel, that is Motuse TV. In this program, we'll feature our leaders both in the country and even outside. Today, we'll be checking on our president, the fifth president of the Republic of Kenya, William Samoei Ruto. Just to start with, William Samoei Ruto is of the Kalenjin tribe. He comes from the Rift Valley province. He was born on 21st December 1966 in a village called Sabut, that is Kamagut, Uasin Gishu. He was born to Daniel Cheruiyot and Sarah Cheruiyot. William Samoei Ruto is married to Rachel Chebet, and they've been blessed with children, which are Nick Ruto, June Ruto, Charlene Ruto, Stephanie Ruto, among others. He first studied at Kerotet Primary School, then Wareng Secondary School, and thereafter he went for the high school level. Then he proceeded to Kapsabet Boys High School, that is in Nandi County, and where he obtained his primary, ordinary level and advanced level. He later on enrolled at the University of Nairobi, whereby he studied botany and zoology, and graduated in the year 1990 with a Bachelor of Science in both fields. The following year, after his graduation, he enrolled for a PhD at the University of Nairobi, whereby he graduated in the on 21st December 2018 with a PhD. During his time in the campus, William Ruto, who is now the fifth president of the Republic of Kenya, was an active member of the Christian Union, CU. He also served as chairman of the University of Nairobi's choir. No wonder he is good in singing. Through his church activities at the University of Nairobi, that is where he met the former President Daniel Arap Moi, who is now the late, and who later introduced him to politics during the 1992 general elections. After graduating from the University of Nairobi in the year 1990, Ruto was employed as a teacher in the North Rift region of Kenya, whereby he served for 2 years, that is from 1990 to 1992. At the same time, he was also the leader of the local African Inland Church, AIC choir. Ruto began his political career when he became the treasurer of the YK, that is Youth for Kanu, the year 1992 campaign group that was lobbying for the re-election of President Moi in 1992, from which he learned the basics of Kenyan politics. After the 1992 election, Moi, who was the president, disbanded Youth for Kanu in 1992, and Ruto attempted to vie for various branch party positions, but unfortunately he did not succeed. He later on ran for a parliamentary seat in the 1997 general election. Mind you, he surprisingly beat the incumbent, who was Reuben Chesire, and who was Moi's preferred candidate, as well as the Uasin Gishu Kano branch chairman and assistant minister. After this win, he later gained favor with Moi and was appointed Kano Director of Elections. His strong support in 2002 for Moi's preferred successor was Uhuru Kenyatta, the fourth President of the Republic of Kenya, saw him get a place as an assistant minister in Home Affairs. Later in that election, some government ministers resigned to join the opposition. He was promoted to be the full cabinet minister in the ministry. Kanu lost the elections, but he retained his parliamentary seat. Ruto would therefore be elected Kanu's Secretary General in 2005, with Uhuru Kenyatta getting elected as chairman. That was in 2005. In January 2006, Ruto declared publicly that he would vie for the presidency in the next general election. That was in the year 2007. His statement was condemned by some of his Kanu colleagues, including former President Daniel Moi. By this time, ODM had morphed into a political party, and therefore Ruto sought the nomination of Orange Democratic Movement ODM as its presidential candidate. But on 1st September 2007, he was placed third with 368 votes. The winner was Raila Odinga with 2,656 votes, and the runner-up was Musalia Mudavadi with 391. Ruto expressed his support for Raila Odinga after the vote. As Kanu and now Uhuru Kenyatta moved to support Kibaki, he resigned from his post as Kanu Secretary General on 6th October 2007. The presidential election of December 2007, mind you, ended in an impasse whereby Kenya's Electoral Commission declared Kibaki the winner. But Raila and ODM claimed the victory. Mwai Kibaki was hurriedly sworn in as the president of the December 2007 presidential election. And therefore, Ruto was appointed as Minister for Agriculture, and at the same time he became Eldoret North Member of Parliament from 2008 to 4th March 2013. Ruto was among the list of people who were indicted to stand 2007-2008 political violence. However, the ICC case was faced with challenges, especially concerning the withdrawal of key prosecution witnesses. In April 2016, the court dropped charges against William Ruto. On 21st April 2010, William Ruto was transferred from the Ministry of Agriculture and was posted to the Higher Education Ministry, swapping the post with Sally Kosgei. In August 4th, 2011, he was relieved of his ministerial duties and remained a member of parliament in Eldoret North. He later on joined Uhuru Kenyatta to form the Jubilee Alliance, whereby they were in preparation for the 2013 presidential elections. When they joined hand with Uhuru Kenyatta to form the Jubilee Alliance for the 2013 presidential elections, on 6 2014, Ruto was appointed acting president of Kenya by the President Uhuru Kenyatta following the summons to appear before the ICC. This comes after they won the 2013 presidential elections. In the August 2017 general elections, Uhuru and Ruto were declared victors after garnering 54% of the total vote cast. However, the Supreme Court of Kenya nullified the election, and then a fresh election was held in October 2017. The opposition, which was led by Raila Odinga, boycotted the fresh election, and therefore Uhuru and Ruto were elected with 98% of the total votes cast. We saw the Supreme Court upholding the results of the second election. In December 2020, Ruto announced his alliance with the newly formed United Democratic Alliance Party, that is UDA. He was the only presidential candidate to attend the second part of the 2022 presidential debate, whereby Raila Odinga and Wajakoya, who are presidential candidates, missed the debate. On 15th August 2022, 6 days after the general elections held on 9th August, the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission (IEBC) chair Wafula Chebukati announced that Ruto had won the presidential election by defeating candidate Raila Odinga of the Azimio la Umoja Party. Ruto received 50.49% of the valid votes cast, while Raila Odinga received 48.85%. Odinga disputed the presidential election results announced by the IEBC and challenged the results to the Supreme Court. On the 5th September, Supreme Court judges unanimously found that Odinga's alliance had presented inconclusive evidence of its claims that the election was rigged, and it upheld the election of Ruto as the president-elect of the 2022 elections. In response to the ruling, Odinga said he respected the Supreme Court's decision, even though he strongly disagreed with it. On 13th September 2022, Ruto was inaugurated at Moi International Sports Center, Kasarani, in a ceremony presided over by the Chief Justice of the Republic of Kenya, Justice Martha Koome, and which was attended by over 20 heads of state and government. He officially began his term as the 5th President of the Republic of Kenya. After taking his office, Ruto announced a pledge to address climatic change and the end of fossil fuels in Kenya's electricity production by 2030. That was a story of the 5th President of the Republic of Kenya, William Samoei Ruto. Will be checking on other leaders from Kenya and even outside the country. Until next time, see you. If you have not subscribed to our channel, please do so and help us move to the next level. Till next time, see you.